Hey folks, Steve from Prima Coffee here. Today we're going to take a look at the Orphan Espresso LIDO 3 hand grinder. Now this is a superb piece of equipment. It's very well made, and for the price point it's probably one of the best starter grinders out there. Now it is a hand grinder, so you may need to kind of give up a little bit of convenience that you might get in an electric grinder, but you really buy into a very high quality grind and a grinder that's pretty much built to last forever. Up top here we have a cast aluminum grinding mechanism and handle. There's a little silicone rubber stopper. We have a nice open funnel into the the hopper, which holds about 70 grams of coffee. This is made of a BPA-free plastic. Down below we also have an aluminum grinds adjustment, and inside are 48 millimeter Swiss-made steel conical burrs. And that's very comparable to a lot of electric home grinders on the market in this price point. But they're also, the cut of the burrs is really unique in that it's got a fairly aggressive primary cut, and that means that you don't have to turn super hard or super long to actually get your grinding done. And that's really helpful for, it's a physical labor, so it really helps you get your grind done more quickly. Down at the bottom we have an anti-static plastic grinds catch. Again, this is BPA free. This just unscrews nice and easily, and you can see down here is our opening. Now there are two bearings in this grinder, which is unique for most hand grinders. There's a bearing below the burr and one at the very top, and that means that unlike many hand grinders, you're able to spin this entire chamber freely. And that is a hallmark of quality, because that means that the entire burr drivetrain is well stabilized, and that means that your grind quality is going to be superior to some of the other hand grinders out there, where they might have a little bit of wobble in the burrs, and that's going to throw off your consistency. This is very stable. Again, it spins freely on its own, and that means that the whole burr drive is basically its own axle, and it's dual stabilized. So in terms of grind adjustment, this is a stepless grinder. We have a little demarcation here that indicates where the 0 point is. So if I just loosen the upper ring, there's two rings. The upper ring is basically what locks in the setting. The lower ring is what what determines the setting. So if I set it to about here, I'm at about 0, and then I just have to turn it counterclockwise and pick a setting in between. So this grinder is actually capable of anywhere from espresso, even Turkish coffee, up to a French press coarseness. Really, it's a fantastic full range grinder. We've used it for espresso, and it pulls some really great shots. It's not, it's probably not the best espresso grinder out there, but really for the money, you can't beat it, especially with the full range capabilities. So, for something like espresso, I might only go maybe 5 or 6 notches, depending on my machine and my basket. But for something like drip, I might go all the way up to maybe 3/4 of a full rotation to a full rotation. But again, this is stepless, so you don't really have to worry about the notches so much. You can set it in between notches or wherever you want. And to lock in your setting, you just use this secondary adjustment ring. You screw it down and give the whole thing a little bit of a turn to lock it in place. So now your setting is all set. So if I have my grind set right here, I'll just throw in a little bit of beans. Obviously, setting it to a finer setting is going to take a little bit more effort and a little bit more time to grind through than a coarser setting. But again, that aggressive burr set, it's so easy to use. You can just, it just chews right through the beans. It's with no difficulty at all. Super easy. And in just a few seconds of grinding, I've probably got like 15 grams of a medium coarse grind. For espresso, for a single 20 gram espresso dose, you're probably looking more like a minute or two of grinding. But again, it's not super difficult to do. And now this grinder is actually made for kind of travel and taking it with you. So it actually has a handle that folds in. There's just a little bit of a little spring-loaded mechanism down here. You just push up on it and turn the handle inside or out. Again, it has the silicone cap. It also comes with this neoprene carrying sleeve that also comes with some tools for you. So you have a little, it's a natural bristle brush for cleaning things out. It also comes with a little hex driver that fits all of the screws and everything in here It fits all of those, so you can replace any parts as you need, or just get into it and clean it out. So the whole grinder will slide right in here. You can zip it up. Zip it right up, and it's got a nice little carrying handle, and you're good to go. You can throw this right in your luggage, or just carry it with you, if you're on the go. You've got a nice little travel-friendly grinder. So that is the Lido 3 grinder by Orphan Espresso. Really a fantastic hand grinder, and honestly one of the best entry-level grinders on the market today. It's a really fantastic piece of equipment, and honestly, we're super excited to have it in our product catalog. So thanks for watching.